Welcome to another segment of Behind the Scenes with Cypress Living President and CEO Troy Churchill. Today we make a second visit to the Oaks Clubhouse as the furniture and fixtures arrive. The clubhouse is gathering personality. And isn't it fitting that the first to arrive was a fitness equipment? But now it's mostly in place, so let's go behind the scenes and get a sneak preview of what's to come.
So I'm Allie, I am the furniture buyer. The designers basically point out everything that they want and give me a list, and I go on and do the shopping. So today behind me we have mainly the outdoor furniture. So this is going to be for around the pool and around the restaurant area outside. Then today we're going to get some more trucks that are going to have all the chairs for inside and the tables, and we will be completing the clubhouse.
The unfun part, I call it, you know, the unloading, the work, the lifting, the unboxing, getting rid of the boxes, all that.
Yeah, this is definitely the worst part of it. The best part is when we have all of the furniture unboxed and then we can start placing it together so that we can see the design intent, we can see all the colors, we can see the vision from the designers.
And more trucks arrived. And more assembly happened. And here we are.
Hi, we're at the Oaks. We're in the clubhouse at the Oaks, and the furniture arrived this week, and we're going to get a sneak preview and take a tour of the place. And it seems like you brought some backup with you today.
Yeah, I thought it's a great opportunity for Mary and Wendy. Both of them have spent a lot of time in the design, but also the layout of this beautiful space, and so thought we'd give them an opportunity to share some of those details.
And I wanted to ask Wendy, you got a new title.
I did.
And it's rather long.
Yes, it is.
Can you tell us your title and what your duties are? Did they change any from what you were doing before?
A little bit. So I am now the Director of Life Enrichment and Wellness. So now it encompasses now the concierge team as well as activities of the harbor, the inn, the lodge, the cottage, and the villas, the Oaks, all independent living, and as well healthcare. So it's a lot of fun departments and a lot of great things that we're doing around campus.
And I know your title, Executive Director, 2 words, easy to understand.
Easy peasy.
Like President, CEO. Okay, I got all that. Okay, we're standing in the entryway hallway, and I guess it's a good place to start.
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time. We really wanted to make sure we captured some beautiful light in this space, and we really want to capture the outdoor, really make it feel very bright and very cheery. One thing that we wanted to kind of pay homage to Florida and kind of old Florida here, and so it's old Florida with our modern spin on it. So you can see there's a lot of greens, we've added some pops of coral, some blues and grays, a lot of light textures and tones, but really feel like it came together really nicely. And as soon as we get the artwork is coming next week. It's going to really kind of put a nice ribbon on this whole layout.
Let's take a closer look.
As you walk further into the foyer or the entryway of the clubhouse at the Oaks, you will see there's the mailboxes that the residents of the Oaks will come in and pick up their internal mail. This is the towers, this is the villas. And on this side is their United States Post Office mailboxes. So even room for their packages to be delivered. So it will be a big hub here for the Oaks residents every single day. And right back here on this back wall, we will have a great feature. It's a wonderful piece of artwork that is still being made, and it will be of an oak tree that will really ground this space. As you enter the clubhouse and you turn to your left, you would be entering into this beautiful fitness center that we've designed. And it is a great spot for residents who'll come over here, they'll grab their towels, they can also put their keys, their hats, maybe a jacket on a cool day in one of the cubbies right behind this rendering, which looks amazingly a lot like what we did. But there's also a water fill, bring your water bottle, fill it right up right there. But what's really important in this space is the equipment. We have brand new matrix equipment, very similar to what we have over at the harbor, but you know, all the newest version, and the residents are really going to love it. It's a smooth process when you're lifting the weights. They're not clunky. We're still waiting on 2 pieces, but you can see the majority of the equipment is already here. We have a nice selection of cardio equipment, so if you don't feel like walking outside on a hot day, come in here and get your cardio. 2 treadmills, an elliptical, a recumbent bicycle, an upright bicycle, and then also a new step-like machine.
We're now in the restaurant area, and one of the rooms off to the side, which could be a conference room, meeting room, party room, but it's not that because it's named the Seagrape room. Now, I was wondering who names these and why is this the Seagrape room?
Well, if you like it, I'll say I named it. If you don't like it, somebody else did.
Okay.
But we actually came up with the Seagrape room because when we were designing this space, we really wanted it to be an organic feeling, bringing that Florida feel in. And we felt that, you know, we looked around on the main campus, we have Yusefa room, Estero room, Sanibel Captiva. So we decided, let's go more natural here. And we all love our Seagrape trees around here in Southwest Florida.
Is there still some construction going on?
Just a little bit. We're still putting the final touches on, and it just needs progress, and we're getting her done.
Well, this is a nice room and it's big.
Yes, so this room is going to be able to be used for many different ways. It can be used as a conference room, it can be used as a party room, private dining, many different ways we can set up these tables. It can be set up classroom style. There's a hidden surprise behind the TV area there, so it could be used to show videos, PowerPoints, have a full conference room feel to it, as well as be able to be used many different ways for parties and private dining.
Wow, this is nice. And tell me about the patio that's still under construction outside there.
Well, the best part is these doors open up and you can go right outside. So this room is definitely a multi-purpose area. Can open right up. You can have the best of both, the inside and the outside.
Nice. Well, now we're in Sage and Salt, the restaurant, and this looks nice.
Yeah, there was once again, a lot of time and effort spent in the design, but also the layout, the functionality of the space. You can see between the 2 renderings, we're getting pretty close to what it's supposed to look like. So we have all the furniture came in. You can see it's all different types of furniture too. So it's not, it gives it a little unique style. We also have put some color in the chairs that'll balance what's going on with the artwork in this space. But all the tile work, ceiling work is done. You saw these really kind of unique lights that we have up on the ceiling. So it kind of just adds to the ambiance of the space. Behind me, you can see the bar area once again for seated height, and then it's a step down for the actual bartender so that they're keeping eye level. We have our banquettes as well, similar to what we have over at Captain's Table. So we have a variety of seat options and locations throughout the restaurant.
I like the skylight too, and I noticed it in the entrance lobby also brings a lot of natural light in.
Yeah, that was really important. Once again, with the design, just like we did in the lobby and in this space, we really want to make sure we're taking in that beautiful light that we have here. So we have our 2 fabulous bartenders here today. But you can see it is great. So when a resident is seated at the bar, they're eye level with the team member that they're working with.
So Troy, what can we get you today?
I'm just going to have a Diet Coke. How about that?
It's still early, right?
Club soda, twist the lime, please.
Yeah. Got it.
I keep wanting to say, Wendy, stand up. Yeah, this is nice. And it carries through to the outside, almost like it went through the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so we have a nice access door there so that you can grab a drink, grab a bite to eat on either the inside bar or the outside bar. The inside bar has, we also have some nice TVs that we've added here as well, but we didn't really want to take away from the view at all. So that view of the pool and the patio area is what people come in to sit here for.
The goal is to have the clubhouse open to residents by September 1st, with most amenities available, with the exception of culinary, which will have a limited menu in the beginning. That is, if all the permitting comes through as expected.
Well, now we are out by our poolside area, and you can see in the distance there's the outdoor bar, and we'll also have outdoor seating for culinary experience outdoors. And it's going to be great. You can grab a margarita and jump in the pool, or after the pool, grab a drink.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a great space. We have a nice entryway here through steps, but also through the ramps, so it's accessible. And then also in the distance, we have the sauna or the hot tub area as well, which is easily accessible.
And all the pool needs is tiling, because it's done, basically.
Correct, it is. So we just finished off the fencing, and once we get that permitted, then we can come in, get the tiling complete, do the final spray on the pool, fill it with water, and we're good to go.
Now, all the construction fence came down just the other day. That really opened it up.
It did.
And a lot of the perimeter fence is up except along Bass, but it's going to be different than the other one.
Correct. So out on Summerlin, we have a barrier wall, and then we'll transition into a fence column area along Bass Road. So it'll be a fence, then a column, fence column. And then as we turn onto Health Park Drive, we move into a regular fence. And all of those will have a double hedge. So it will really create a nice homey feel in here at the Oaks.
Because you went to great lengths to save all those trees.
We did. Once you see when those columns and fence goes up, or if you're out taking a walk, you'll see the layout, and it zigs and zags because it was really important for us to save those trees.
Well, thank you so much for this sneak peek behind the scenes.
Yeah, and John, I think we need to talk about one more thing.
What?
I think people are going to love this pool for 2 more reasons.
Oh yes,
Why, Wendy?
definitely some water aerobics happening out here for sure. And I feel like I can hear like a steel drum in the background.
I think so.
I think there's going to be some good parties out here.
And then
I can see it already happening.
Your team is super excited
Oh,
about
I
this.
think it's going to be a fun time out here.
And the salt water pool, is that going to feel any different when you're in it? I don't
Yes, it does. So when you're in there, and especially when you get out, your skin feels, when you come out, a little bit more almost like soother, buttery air is the word I want to say. But when
Not
you
as
come,
dry
not
from
as
the
dry.
chlorine.
Good
Definitely.
experience. So 2 different experiences. If you prefer the chlorine pool indoors, you still have that. But if you want to come outdoors and have the saltwater pool, you now have options.
I got to go home and look up that word.
Buttery?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good word.